Our first speaker is William Coniam.
Good evening, President Scavara, members of the board, Dr. Croto. My name is William Coniam. I'm a Dysart parent. I'm here regarding the proposed 1,500-bed federal facility at Dysart and Sweetwater. This site sits in a high-density school corridor, directly impacting El Mirage, West Point, Surprise, Thompson Ranch Elementary Schools, as well as Dysart Middle and Dysart High. This is not a distant policy debate. It's a direct challenge to the safety and solvency of the Dysart Unified School District. I anticipate the argument that this facility is beyond this board's scope. However, on October 27th, Member Densmore personally championed a resolution opposing the BNSF railway facility, a project located miles outside our district boundaries. Her justification was that the board must take a stand regarding risks to student safety and traffic. If a train track miles away in Whitman justified a formal resolution, then a 1,500-bed, high-security detention center inside the district and so close to numerous schools demands nothing less. You cannot claim jurisdiction for a facility 5 miles away while claiming helplessness for one placed squarely in the path of our students. We must be clear about the nature of this facility. On February 17th, DHS representatives stated these centers prioritize the detention of those they classify as the worst of the worst, naming violent offenders and child predators. By their own admission, this facility will house individuals who pose a documented risk to community safety. Placing this population less than a mile from our schools is an unacceptable complication to our safety mission. Our buses and walking students will now share the roads with 24/7 federal transport traffic. We need to know today what the cost of the increased SRO presence and hardened security will be to mitigate this federally imposed risk. Beyond today's safety, we must look at the 30-year liability created by Title V of the McKinney-Vento Act. Because the federal government is spending $150 million on high-capacity plumbing, kitchens, and residential infrastructure now, they are effectively pre-building a regional homeless shelter. Under Title V, once the ICE mission ends, federal law requires that the property be prioritized for transfer to homeless providers at no cost. This isn't just a temporary facility, it's a 30-year encumbrance that creates a permanent, unfunded influx of students requiring specialized services we are neither staffed nor funded to provide. Finally, as a fiduciary, I'm looking at the math. Based on the $70 million purchase price, this project removes an estimated $500,000 to $600,000 every year from the Dysart budget by taking private property off the tax rolls. If this board refuses to act, you are effectively accepting a permanent federal detention tax on our local homeowners. What are you prepared to cut to fill this $500,000 hole? Which teacher positions, extracurriculars, or safety measures are worth sacrificing to allow this facility to move forward without a fight? Which board member will step up to place a formal discussion on the next agenda to address these risks? Protect our solvency, protect our student safety. I yield the floor.
Our next speaker is Kathy Noga.